Hello everyone, welcome to this week's live talk, and this week I am talking about content, so posting with purpose and how to plan your content for your business, in particular for social media, and the fact that content is king, because it really is, because we need to create content in our business to market. So today I'm actually doing a triple whammy. So this is something I've never done before. I am live in my Facebook group, I am live recording for my podcast, and I am live recording to go on YouTube as well, because I know that all the things that I'm sharing people consume in different places. So I'm going to be repurposing my content to the best of my ability, which actually is a tip that I would like to share with you. Do that if you can as well. Repurpose where you can, because it really helps. So I came across a post on social media today about content, and it was specifically Instagram, but let's just talk about social media. Whether you plan your content or you just post as you go. And I went in there and I was really brutally honest, and I said that I plan, because winging it will only be successful and take you so far. And it's true, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I not just believe that's true, but have experienced it as well. Because what will happen is, without a plan and just winging it, you actually fall into the feast and famine cycle, and that's what we want to avoid when it comes to our content and when it comes to our marketing. So what the feast and famine cycle is, you go hell for leather into your business, and I can talk from experience with this because I have done it many times. I'm guilty as charged. So you go hell for leather, like constantly promoting, selling. You bring in an influx of cash and sales and orders and clients and customers. It's going really well. You're loving life, but then because you get so busy and you've then got to deliver your product or service to your customers, clients, or whatever it is that you do, and you have to deliver that to them, then what happens is you kind of ignore the marketing. The content starts to drop off. And because of that, you're then not bringing in new people. You're then not connecting to your audience. And that is when the famine starts to happen, because you've built it up, but then it starts to fall because you're not still being consistent. And this is why having a plan is so much better than just posting as you go. Now, there's nothing wrong with posting as you go. I still do that. It's really good to post when you feel intuitive, when you feel called to, when you're inspired, when you've got something to share. Maybe something's trending and you want to jump on that bandwagon. It's really good to do that. But I want to kind of talk to you today about posting with purpose, because I feel like that we set up in business and that is one thing that we don't do, and we need to absolutely post with purpose. So I want to talk you through that today. So posting with purpose, what does it actually mean? It means that when you're creating content for wherever you're showing up, so social media, email lists, your even just a message, where following up with people, wherever you do it, we want a purpose behind it. And the reason is because without a purpose, that content is not going to actually effectively do anything. So have an initial purpose when you create your content. So it could be that you have the purpose to get your audience to learn something from you. It's educational. It could be to inspire them. It could be to get them to take action. We always should get our audience to take action. So that it could be we're leading them into the next thing with us, like with you, to, get your freebie or to join your email list or to buy, whatever that next step is. Making sure that you're having that purpose, because with that purpose, you're going to feel that you're going to see more results, in all honesty. So I want to ask you right now, when you are posting, and be honest, do you post with purpose, or are you like I like to say, wing it Wendy? But no, Wendy's, please do not be offended in the making of this talk, because it's just a term. I have come up with these terms of sorted Sandra, who has got her strategy sorted, her plan sorted, Wing It Wendy, who just wings it all the time. And I've most recently just come up with a Lana, what was it? I forgot what it is. Oh, I can't remember what it is now. I should know because I came up with it. But a Lana, which is like in between the both. Oh, no, that's it. It's Level Up Lana. So Level Up Lana is beyond both. She's done the winging, it didn't work, so she implemented a plan, and it's going really well, but she's ready to take the next step with her business. So I'd love to know which you think you are. And if you're not quite sure, there is going to be a quiz. I'm creating a quiz. It's called a Sort Your Strategy quiz, and it will help you see which of these three avatars you actually are. And this is something that I've not seen anyone do, and it's what I'm coming up with. And then what it will help you do is take you from the avatar that you are and become the one that you need to be to take that next step in your business. So for example, if you are a Wing It Wendy, it's going to give you a strategy to go away and implement for free that will take you into a Sorted Sandra. If you're already a Sorted Sandra, it's going to give you a strategy that you can go and take away and become a Level Up Lana to level up your business. If you already are a Level Up Lana, you can see the theme here, it's going to give you a strategy to help you scale and level up your business. So it's really exciting to be putting this together. I should have just, surprised you with it and sprung it on you, but it's coming and I'm so excited to do it. And if you're listening to this back on replay, head over to my website or pop a comment on this live or YouTube. If you're on my podcast, get in touch and see if it's available, because it's going to be available very, very soon, and it's going to be so valuable. I can't wait. I'm so excited to do it. So we've got, so you're all saying that you're a bit of both trying to be more planned, a bit of both like flexibility. I like flexibility as well. A plan, but I go against my own being. I always have downloads of things to share. Yeah, and that does happen. The downloads just come. We get these ideas, especially, like, I believe entrepreneurs are creative, which is why my group is the Creative Business Growth Club, and plus I'm very, very creative. But I believe we all are, because of the nature of what we do. No matter what business we're in, we have that creative flair because we've got an idea. We started with an idea. That was the initial seed. And because of this, it's in our nature to get new ideas and just want to roll with it. So that's natural, and it's okay as well. So I don't want to tell you to, go and plan everything, because absolutely not. You can do things on a whim, because that serves you well as well. Even if it's just having an outline of what you're going to post and when. Because if I'm completely honest right now, at this moment in time, I do not have my content scheduled. But what I do have in this notebook, I always have a notebook that I have to the side of me every single day, and this is my current one. Those are my podcasts. I'm holding it up. It's just a normal notebook, and I've got my content plan written in there. It's not scheduled, but it's written in there. And if I want to change it, I can change it, but it's set as a guide, so I know that I'm basically reaching my audience for both my businesses and supporting my clients where they need it, which is really, really important. So it's just something to think about. How can you create your own framework that is going to post with purpose? So what could your purpose be behind each piece of content that you put out to your audience? How can you create that framework, and then how are you going to go and implement it going forward, so that it's actually a strategy that's more effective for your business and it's going to do the job? Because, like, honestly, I mean, it is better to post than not post at all, but it's even better to post with purpose. So that's something I wanted to kind of talk to you about today, is doing that and being more aware that that's a thing. Oh, I just needed that drink so bad. So content is king, and we probably need to put more energy into our content than we realise, and it can get quite frustrating. You batch create it or you schedule it. Before you know it, the post has run out and you've got to do it all again. But the thing is, when you run a business, when you're an entrepreneur, you are a content creator, and we've got to fall in love with the doing of it, with what we're going to say, with the structure that we create, the way we share our content. Because if we don't love it, we're not going to put 100% of our best energy into it. And this is exactly why I've had a massive overhaul of my own personal content at the moment, because I really want to do just what I love every single day. And I mean, I do, but in terms of helping you guys, it's better for me if I can help you and do something I enjoy. And for me, that is coming here and speaking to you on a personal level and talking to you live or creating videos, even when there's no one on the other end. I'm a weirdo and I love it. I love it. I get so excited because I love what I do. So talking about it gets me fired up. And I love that energy I get because that energy is infectious. So when you get like that and you enjoy doing something like that, take note of it, because that's the thing that you want to repeat with your content. I've done the same thing at the moment. Over the past few days, I've been writing blog posts that I'm only going to release one per month just because they take so much energy. But I've absolutely loved doing it, and it's gonna be something that I'm doing probably forever now because I enjoy it. And it just means that I can reach you guys in different ways, through video, through audio, and through reading, because we all are different learners and we all enjoy things in different ways. It just happens to be that I personally, I like doing both. I like the videos and I like writing. I love writing. So it's something that I love doing. So I'm going to implement it more in my business. And it's about doing that in different ways and taking that and implementing it in other places where it might fit. So for example, your email marketing, that is still content as well. Everywhere you show up and create something that people see is content. And that's where the purpose needs to lie. So Stacey says, issue at the moment is I'm scheduling, but then I forget about what I've planned. Sorry, excuse me. And post something. Yeah, I do that as well. You could always check before you do your post, but does it really matter? Because sometimes we can judge ourselves on it a bit. We can, overthink, and we can, I'm not going to post because I've already posted today. But it doesn't matter. There is social media coaches out there, or business coaches, that will tell you to post once a day, tell you to post 3 times a day. But in all honesty, there is no secret sauce. There is no special way. In fact, the only special way and successful way to create content is, like, drum roll please, dun dun dun, the way that works for you. Sorry guys, my throat is really playing up at the minute. Allergy problems. But yeah, so it's the way that works for you. So that is the way forward, doing it in the way that works for you. What you love doing in terms of your content, what you love talking about, what you love saying, because your audience will absolutely feel that. They will. So it's key to actually stick with that. And it doesn't matter about the rules of social media. I mean, yeah, there is set things with social media that we probably should stick to, but sometimes we just need to. I did a post not long ago, and I'm going to swear. I do apologise because I don't like swearing on my lives, but I think it has to be to emphasise it. And this post was, fuck the algorithm, right? And that is true. We should just screw it over, because it's important that we just don't let that put pressure on ourselves when it comes to creating content for our social media or for wherever we're showing up, because adding pressure does no one no favours. So as long as you do post with purpose and you have some form of plan, whether you do still wing it or not, and I forgot what I was going to say now. I'm really bad with that. Oh yeah, and you don't put pressure on yourself. So if anything I want you to take away from this today is those 3 things: that posting with purpose, having some form of plan, whether you wing it or not, and knowing and having clarity about what you're going to show up and say and where you're going to show up and say, and taking away that pressure. And actually, I'm going to say a 4th thing, and that is doing the content in a way that you enjoy, in the way that you will love, that's aligned with you, that feels right, because trust me, that is what's going to work. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Please share them. Don't be shy. I'm not going to bite. And that's it. That's this week's talk. Well, actually, I've got another one tomorrow over on Instagram, which I will also add to my podcast. So whether you're watching on replay, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what your struggles are when it comes to content and organising your content strategy. Let's see if I can talk to you about that. Let's see if I can support you with that. And obviously, if you do want some further support with that, pop me a message. We can get on a 30 minutes with me, completely free, strategy call where we can talk about that. We can talk about your content strategy and work on one that's going to work with you, because I know sometimes that it can be quite overwhelming to start off with. So just having that someone there for accountability and as a soundboard to give you some ideas and to kind of pull the answers from within you, because they are within you. You just sometimes need someone to pull them out. So I could be that person, and I'd love to chat and find out if I am that person that can do that for you. And like at the moment, my clients are just giving me life. Last night was absolutely amazing. So many comments, so many wins that were coming in my inbox, into my notifications, everywhere on social media. I'd been having a bit of downtime, and then I picked up my phone again, and it was just blowing up. There was just positive, beautiful comments everywhere, and I am so grateful. Thank you so much to all of my clients, whether you're one-to-one or whether you're in my academy. I love you all so much, because honestly, I could have cried last night. I teared up, but I didn't cry. I'm a sapper. I'm so emotional because I love what I do, and just seeing those comments just light me up. So I'm so grateful, and thank you. If you want to be the next person that makes me cry because you've got results, you've achieved amazing things, or you've said nice things about me after working with me, then pop me a message, because I do have 2 one-to-one spaces available to start as soon as possible. And if one-to-one is not right for you right now, I do have spaces, limited spaces available within my academy. And from September, there's going to be something new, a new way to work with me. But that is all I'm going to say for now, and I'm going to leave you in suspense. I'm dead excited about it, but I'm going to share the information with my current clients first, because as always, they get exclusive access to what's coming up before anyone else. And due to the fact that I've not actually started the work on the plans yet for it, well, I've got it all planned out, but I've not got any sales pages, I've not got any payment systems, nothing like that, no content, nothing. So I want that in place to share with my clients before I announce it publicly, but it will be out there very, very soon. So watch this space for the free quiz, and I'd love to connect with you guys and help you further. Mel, pop me a message if you want some support with it. If you need it, let's get on a 30-minute call and see what we can do for you in terms of your content. And I hope you're doing okay. It's been a while since I've seen you, so it's nice to see you in here and getting involved. And I know you took a step back, so I hope you're ready to get back to it. And that's it. That's it from me today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all later. Bye.